Good morning. I'm Joe Sestak. And this is my wife, Susan, the best thing ever happened. Some of you might not know this, but I proposed to her 2 days after I met her. And she said yes 8 years later. I just wanted you to know that I can work very hard for one single yes vote. And that's what I intend to do in this upcoming campaign, and work hard for every vote. As today, I declare my candidacy for the U.S. seat in the Senate from Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, where I was born and bred. Yeah. Just like throughout the rest of this country, we find ourselves in pretty challenging times. But this nation, particularly we Pennsylvanians, have always thrived on the knowledge that with adversity comes opportunity. And there is an opportunity if we act now with vision and resolve to root out those problems that are so endemic in our financial and our tax system, where it seems just the more well-to-do benefit, but at the same time seed in those very strategic investments in education and in healthcare, so that our children can compete on a global scale again. But most importantly, to reclaim those core principles, particularly in Washington, D.C., hard work, of honesty and accountability, to once again, principle triumphs over politics. Too many powerful positions seem to have forgotten or not remember is that the great American dream is not about their getting ahead or their job. It is about doing well and creating a world that's better for the next generation, so that they are inspired to do the same. That pact between one generation giving a world to the next generation that's better than it's inherited has, for the very first time in America's history, been broken. And to restore that broken dream, that broken promise of that American dream, to where the next generation here in Pennsylvania will do better than their parents, given the opportunity to do so with their God-given talents, is the reason that I am running for the U.S. Senate seat in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of work to be done, and everyone needs to roll up their sleeves, because it's as John F. Kennedy said so well once, the hour is late, but the agenda is long. Just a few months ago, this nation of ours was on the brink of a Great Depression, not because of any outside catastrophic set of events, but rather because of the simple forces of greed, short-sightedness, backroom deals, and the long-standing lack of accountability, particularly from Washington, D.C. We may have pulled back from that edge, but not until the damage had actually been done, and the brunt of it borne by the working, by the middle class. What has happened to everyone's savings, pensions, retirement here? What has happened to that nest egg that you hoarded and built and protected your entire life on? When you went off to work early in the morning, and then came home at times later at night, a little bit more time away from your family, so that you could take those extra earnings and place it into a health, an education, a retirement fund for your family's protection. And now when you look at your 401k, if you still have a 401k, what you see is not the loss of money. What you see are those lost years of effort, those lost years of labor that you can never, ever reclaim. What you see is the loss of the security of your family you so care about. America is built, and has always been built, on the faith that if you work honestly and hard, that you will be rewarded. What happened? At best, and I mean at best, some people were asleep at the switch. Those people who you sent to Washington to represent you, to look out for you, failed to do so, and they must be held accountable. About 2.5 years, this congressional district voted for change in that accountability. And I thank you for electing me. And I love this job. A little under a year ago, this nation voted for a change in that accountability. And in this next election, we Pennsylvanians will vote for a change in accountability to continue that new direction. But the challenge we face today, I believe, is itself an opportunity for us all to remember that America's strength has never been built on the power of its force of arms, on its industrial might, or even on its innovation. Those are simply the fruits of our conviction that everyone will get a fair shot, that everyone can and should live up to their full potential, and that honest hard work will be both respected and rewarded.